Kyler, I don't know what to say. What do I say to that? Chat, what do you want me to react to that and say, bro? Just wants to, like, you know, Kai don't want to deal with anything positive or negative to do with it. He just wants to be neutral. He just don't want to deal with this shit, you know?
Look, bro, here's what needs to honestly happen, bro. You need to say you have to bring the boys back together, bro. Here's what needs to happen. You need to have Kai on stream. He's smiling, looking at the camera. Then you're gonna have YourRAGE come in from the side, smiling, looking at the camera. Then you're gonna have Bruce come in smiling, and he's gonna say, "Room for one more," and be like, "The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town." DYK will never come back. And this is probably the truth. DYK, it was something special. 3 different creators coming together of similar but different audiences. And they having boys night, the Discord calls, a whole bunch of good times. Boys Tober. I personally don't think it was like something like that is like, oh man, I miss it so much. I miss it so much, this and that. But it was a good thing to see though. It was a good thing to see though. But if it never comes back, I'm like, it is what it is. But some people, they just act like this is the best thing ever created.
A once tight-knit group of streamers known as DYK who were setting an example for how collaborations among streamers should be. But after messages leaked of Bruce talking behind his friend's back in a group chat with mods, the dynamic between them was forever changed, leading.
And see, and that's it, bro. Like it will never come back because of that. Cause you can't deal with somebody who's so snaky like that. They too snaky. It's like you gotta keep them at a distance.
To a fallout that parasocials still feel to this day.
That's not cool. I'ma treat this as if anybody would do this to me. And I don't want to be your friend no more. I don't want to do shit with you no more. I don't want to be associated with you no more. I don't give a what you got going on. Because it is too dangerous to have a like that in my circle. One day smiling, next time you in your phone gossiping to your top mods.
Since this situation in 2023, Kai is public.
Oh, and you could tell he was serious during this too. You could look at his face. You can tell look on his face. He was dead serious. Like this was not no joke, not no script. He was not playing.
Publicly distanced himself,
pointing to the screen and everything.
Bruce off from his circle, which prompted lengthy text messages and crash outs of insane proportions. Kai is obviously still cool with YourRAGE, prompting lengthy text messages and crash outs.
Who got the time to type all this out? Like this still gotta be someone getting their feelings off typing all this, because ain't no way no grown man gonna send out this whole essay, 3-page essay to another grown man like this.
Of insane proportions. Kai is obviously still cool with YourRAGE and featured him on many streams since then. These 3 may very well keep it cordial outside the streaming stuff like off camera, but the camaraderie they once had will probably never come back. And here's why. Now the reason I'm making this video is a recent clip from Kai basically telling everyone to move on from any hope of a potential reunion. Mind you, the clip that he's reacting to is one about Bruce giving him and YourRAGE their flowers when it comes to streaming.
Everything aside for a second, you guys created history.
KC, bro.
To be alive. Thank you for being here.
I personally feel like it can be created though. Like another group gonna come along that might even be better than what the boys had. Right? I feel like it is, but until that time comes, bro, I feel like people gonna hang on to this Bruce, this DYK.
Bruce, doing his thing, bro.
Type shit. So y'all gotta let certain shit go. For the better of things. Appreciate it though, appreciate it.
Now this clip led fans from all communities to criticize Kai for saying this due to the fact that ever since DYK was no longer a thing, he's been a part of a running joke between the 3 streamers, baiting fans into thinking that DYK will eventually return as
what do they want him to do? What do y'all want him to say? What do you want him to say? Like, bro, it's too dangerous. This man sending 3-page essays to people he never met in his life. He's not a person to hang with. He is a hazard to society. You can't just have him in your circle like that. Like, what do you want him to do?
Recently as last week, where he replaced Bruce with I'm Dante, saying that it's like quote unquote DYK. You get it? Because it's I'm Dante, YourRAGE and Kai. Alright, bro.
But Rage is good, bro. We got you, we got Dante, and we got me. Dante, YourRAGE and Kai. Want some DYK shit. You know what I mean?
You know, YourRAGE want to hang with Bruce again. He want to hang with Bruce on stream again, but he can't because it's bad looks, and he had Kai with him. It's gonna be like it's gonna make it seem like you betraying Kai to some people. I honestly think it's like, hey man, it is what it is. You hang out with him, you hang out with Kai. It's like it don't matter, but to some people they see it as like you turning on Kai, you betraying Kai. I'm like, bro, it ain't that deep, but it's like that's
Feel me?
it's
We
a
got
difficult
Dante
spot
in
for your
this
age.
bitch. We got Rage in this bitch. We got me in this.
Alright, this is a top tier troll, bro. He said we got DYK at home. But I understand where some fans are coming from. This is basically moving backwards for someone who wants people to let it go. Especially when last year he skipped over a video posted in his Reddit of Bruce apologizing.
Bruce apologizes to Kai, admits his faults in his Twitch return. Also gives him soccer advice. Hey bro, that's
I love
cool,
how
bro.
hard he.
That's cool. What does that gotta do? Why would I like...
On top of this, fans will
And Kai the biggest too. Like he can't just allow anybody just in his circle now, cause they gonna mess the plan up. They gonna mess the money up. You see his close friends, they already messing the plan and money up, bro, by saying like the F word on stream and doing all bunch of wild stuff. He cut off his cameraman he had since the beginning for allegedly talking to a girl or something. Like this man is not taking no chances.
call out Kai's questionable behavior when it came to people who disrespected him. Like his beef with XQC, where XQC would constantly throw hateful jabs at him, and Kai was willing to accept his apology after just one talk off stream versus how he handled the Bruce situation. And it was clear as day that he was closer with Bruce than XQC.
Text me like a whole message and shit. And I was like, his whole perspective, his whole breakdown and shit. I just had to hear him out on his POV and shit, but he called out where he was wrong and held accountability. And I was like, yeah, we cool. It was never no like beef. Like I didn't have no like beef, but it was like I just had to speak up at them in that moment of time. But we talked about it off stream.
And the situation with Cuffham, where Cuffham would accuse Kai of faking reactions and get super disrespectful by saying that Kai raped someone without the G. Wait, I'm actually agreeing with Parasocials, man. Yeah, I might be cooked. But the fallout from everything that happened with DYK.
Cuffham gonna say anything, man, to generate traction, bro. He out there on Kick Wildin', doing the wildest stuff. Like, you can't take what he say seriously.
DYK, which was always a petty thing to begin with, was so severe to their communities that the initials DYK became taboo. Brucedropemoff's name became like Voldemort in the communities, man. Any mention of him or DYK raised an eyebrow or caused grown men to almost faint. And it's not like DYK as a group drastically changed the streaming world.
They were acting like Bruce was the devil.
But for the fans, it was like the Miami Heat Big Three. The content wasn't forced, and I was back when every streamer didn't spam IRL streams. Niggas actually sat at a computer. Like I said earlier, this will not be the only time DYK will be mentioned, as YourRAGE will join in on the trolling on occasion.
Dang, man, hold on.
Be the only time IRL streams. Niggas actually.
Dang, look at these two, bro. They sitting next to Kai like they was boys, man, and look where they at now. And that Kai don't even. He acting like these two, like, don't exist, like they were the devil or something. Like he don't want nothing to do with them. He cut them out their life completely, bro. Like look at the 180, bro. The 180, best friends to like, I ain't never heard you before.
Sat at a computer. Like I said earlier, this will not be the only time DYK will be mentioned, as YourRAGE will join in on the trolling on occasion.
Yeah, that bitch gone.
This ain't the DYK I asked for.
What that mean? I don't know what they talking about.
Alright.
This nigga Rage is a f***ing idiot, though.
What did DYK mean?
Clearly, YourRAGE appreciates the moments that they created on stream, responding to Bruce's comments.
People will always talk about DYK because of how generational it was. So shout out to them boys.
That's fast. That nigga just spat, bro. That nigga just talked his shit. He just don't want to say the wrong or right thing. He don't want to say the wrong thing to get clipped, so he kept this shit. The nigga said type shit. Yo, chill, chat. Don't clip this. Chill, bro. He just didn't want to say the wrong thing, bro. Tyler, I don't know what to say. What do I say to that, chat? What do you want me to react to that and say, bro? Just wants to Kai don't want to deal with anything positive or negative to do with it. He just wants to be neutral. He just don't want to deal with this shit, you know?
Look, bro. Here's what needs to honestly happen, bro. You need to say you have to bring the boys back together, bro. Here's what needs to happen. You need to have Kai on stream. He's smiling. looking at the camera. Then you're gonna have YourRAGE come in from the side, smiling, looking at the camera. Then you're gonna have Bruce come in smiling, and he's gonna say, "Room for one more," and be like, "The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town." That starts playing. That'll be the most. That's what you should do. The most lit comeback.
I'm saying? 'Cause I feel like it probably brought him a lot of stress one time. He just don't want to deal with certain things, certain tweets and stuff.
This impacted their community so much that during his caretaker arc, YourRAGE will have certain caretakers tweet about DYK from his account. Now here's why I don't think DYK will ever return, despite apologies being exchanged. Around February of last year, Kai followed Bruce again and unfollowed him on Twitter. I don't know how y'all caught this, but Bruce will apparently follow him back, causing fans to think DYK was actually back. Here's Kai's explanation.
Why'd you follow Bruce and unfollow him?
Bro, okay, hold the fucking phone, buddy. All right, so boom, I'm on my motherfucking phone, right? And I see that on Twitter, right? Bro, I was just gonna check that bitch. I didn't follow him. I never purposely followed him. I know how it sounds,
You know what's
bro.
crazy?
I think it was like an accident.
You know what's crazy? I know that's facts because when I saw it, I'm like, I don't know why. Like this nigga's having.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense.
So this is exactly what happened. Be 100. You were stalking that nigga's page. You accidentally followed him.
No,
Yes,
no,
you were stalking that nigga's page and you accidentally followed him.
No. Actually, I was on somebody's page that was following him. You know how it pops up on the bottom where it says suggested?
Yeah.
So you know when you go to somebody's page and it says suggested? That's what happened. On my life.
Following this, YourRAGE will ask Kai if he felt weird about unfollowing Bruce after Bruce followed him back, and he said no.
So he followed you back? Yes or no?
Yeah, I seen that he followed me back. I seen it. It's like, oh my god, he's back.
You feel like a dickhead having to unfollow after that?
No.
Dang, he treated him like the devil. He just said no. I feel like it ain't that bad. Like, it ain't that bad. You can't follow him. You can't at least follow him. You acting like you gotta meet him in person and have some type of handshake to confirm a follow or something. Like, it's like you just follow and keep it pushing. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
People in the comments said he was looking for fit inspirations, bro. By the way, Kai said no so quick on top of what was said recently. It's over, gang. Just let it go. It's crazy because Kai is the one preventing this reunion from happening. YourRAGE and Bruce seem to be cool even after their little back and forths that they had, while Kai seems to be flip-flopping about how he deals with Bruce. But I think for
it's because he trying to be the biggest. He trying to be the biggest. He trying to be, and he cannot have no suspect people around him. It's too dangerous. When you're trying to get to the top or trying to reach the top, it's like you gotta have people that you know are secure and trustworthy. It's too risky.
whatever reason, Kai is standing firm on his decision to not do content with Bruce. Just let me know what you think about this situation in the comments. It's Fargo, and I'm out, man.
Hey man, like I said, bro, they need to have that reunion. They all come back on camera and they be like, room for one more. Boys are back in town, and we get a Boys Tober Part 2 next month. That's what honestly needs to happen, in my opinion. But it never will, and it makes sense why. But I guess we just have to look back on the good days.